Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, Triple Moon Oracle. Nice to see you guys as always. So we're going to be doing your reading today. I want to just give you guys a few announcements before we start. There's going to be an extended to this reading. You have two options for the extended. You have Patreon, which is my little community of people who support this channel. They also get perks back, okay? They get put in drawings for free readings every month. They get access to all the extendeds. They get discounts on personal readings. And there's a couple membership levels that actually get a personal reading every single month. So check into that. I have it all written out in the description box. There's also a one-time purchase way of doing it. That's in the description box as well. You can access, book a personal reading with me through my website, through Instagram, Facebook, or my email. It's all in the description box for you, okay? Please like and subscribe. Please hit the like button and circulate my video so other people can see it. And also hit the subscription button. Subscribe to the channel if you love my energy, my content, my readings, and turn on your notifications so that you're notified when I do future readings. I do 3 readings a month per sign, okay? I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your first April reading. All right, let's get started. We're going to be doing an energy check-in. Just go wherever the spirit flows here, okay? We're going to look at everything. Spirit's been doing a lot of messages of healing, okay, and pointing out things that are necessary for us to see right now. And if any messages of love come up, we will dive into those. And then if they don't, we will look at love more so in the extended. Okay, but for you guys, I usually know how your guys' readings end up. Okay, so, okay, we'll see what happens. All right, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If it doesn't resonate for you, you can check your other placements or book a personal reading. Okay, it's the only way that's going to truly resonate for you. We have the Thinking Man as your first energy. So I feel like Cancers, you are very much up in your head right now. You've been getting the King of Swords a lot in your readings, which is an indication that maybe you have a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, but you could also be in a place where you're very much in your head. You're thinking about things a lot, and in a very logical place instead of like, you know, the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups is in their heart space, and the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords is more logical in their head. Okay, so you got the Thinking Man, which is like kind of the King of Swords to me. So we got that energy. Okay, we have All Tied Up, and it did come in the reverse. So there could be a situation right now where you guys are unsticking yourself from something, you know, like something that you were bound to or tied up in for a while. And I feel like now you're just starting to break free from something. Okay. We did have a reading the other day or the other week for you guys where you guys were really, tied up into somebody else's energy and like kind of being stuck or blocked by somebody's energy. Watch the last Cancer reading. I think it was that one if you haven't already, but it was a really profound reading, and I think it's very important for Cancers to watch that last reading, okay? Any other energies for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, we have Yin, Yang. Okay, we have Twin Flame energy. This is a message of duality as well, you know, dealing with the light and the dark, dealing with the shadow side, dealing with the, you know, the light side, like having all of those experiences right now within yourself. But when I get the yin yang card, I also, Spirit points me to like twin flame energy as well. Okay. So you could be dealing with a twin flame, in some way, shape, or form. We have the 5th chakra on the bottom here. This card comes out for you guys a lot. Okay. There's something that you need to speak. There's something that you need to say. And there's something that, you know, needs to come out. The throat chakra needs to get balanced and unblocked by you speaking up and saying what you need to say. And this goes back to this energy, the thinking man, you know, the King of Swords, being up in your head too much. And Spirit's telling me that as soon as you speak your truth, as soon as you speak out loud what it is you want to speak, send the message that you want to send, tell the person what you want to tell them, you're going to release yourself from a lot of mental stress, okay? Because I'm getting this image of you building things up in your mind to this point where it's gotten out of control. And so when you speak out what it is, you get that out of your system and it's going to unblock, and it's going to, I feel like that is part of this, this entrapment here. This is kind of 8 of Swords energy, right? And then on the bottom, we have the Magician and the Mirror. So with the thinking woman in the reverse, wow. So you could be dealing with somebody who is thinking a lot. Your twin flame, since we have the thinking woman and the thinking man, with the yin and yang, I feel like there's, I feel like Spirit's telling me there's somebody in your life that you're mirroring right now. So there's a masculine and there's a feminine, whichever one you are. And the other one is mirroring you in your energies right now. You have the Magician in the Mirror again. Okay, you get this card a lot as well. This is fire and water. All right, you guys have been getting a lot of fire energy in your readings as well. You may be dealing with a fire sign, or you have fire in your chart in some significant way. But you also have this energy of manifestation, transmuting energies, changing one thing to the other, you know, ice to fire and fire back to ice. And it's like this idea of taking these energies and turning them into something that you can use to, you know, feel your manifestation. And I feel like Spirit is telling me that any anxiety that you've built up because of being in your head, Spirit's wanting you to... So when you speak out your message and you speak out what you want to say, it's going to... you're going to be able to manifest something on a greater scale because you're not holding it in and you're not blocking it. I feel like a lot of you are blocking something by holding in this message. And by... I'm trying to figure out how to explain this, but by speaking this out, see this blue here? You're gonna turn this blue into this fire. It's gonna become something that is, it's gonna spark some kind of passion. It's gonna spark some kind of new beginning. It's gonna spark something. It's gonna spark something is what I'm picking up, okay? Something will be sparked by you releasing that throat chakra. Because I'm just noticing the blues, you know, blue here and blue here. And he's turning that ice or that water into fire. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Take that how it resonates. But that's exactly what's going to happen to you when you release yourself from being up here and you speak it out, okay? You may need to set a boundary with somebody. You may have some kind of message that you want to speak to somebody. Either way, Spirit is wanting you to release that message, okay? And actually speak it out. Get it out. All right, let's look at some wisdom of the oracle here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Observer, which is the Hangman. You're in a place right now. Spirit is kind of wanting you to be in a place right now where you can take a step back and you can observe a situation, because this card calls you to change your perspective. Okay, there's something that you need a different perspective on right now because the way you're seeing it isn't quite right. Okay, we have flexible and soulmates in the reverse. So there's something here that you are very rigid. The word is rigid that came to my mind. You're very rigid about right now when it comes to love, when it comes to a specific person. Yeah, it's like you're unwilling to bend, okay? You're unwilling to bend to this person or bend to this connection. You're unwilling to, it's very rigid, okay? It's like you see this guy, how he's flexible and he's up here. And this talks about, it talks about like kind of going with the flow a little bit, you know, being flexible, being adaptable, being changeable. Like there's something here that is causing you to be a little bit rigid, okay, when it comes to love. And it's blocking you from a love situation. Now, this could be somebody in your life as well who is very rigid and it's blocking them from you, okay? So switch this energy however you need to. If I'm saying that this is your person, but you feel that energy is you, take it as you. If I say the energy is you and you feel like it's your person, take it as your person, okay? But there is some rigidity here that is blocking a love situation on either side, okay? We have all that glitters in between worlds, exchanging gifts in the reverse. So right now, somebody is wanting to, somebody may be hiding behind a mask or hiding behind their feelings, or no, they're hiding their feelings behind a mask is what I'm trying to say. And Spirit is wanting you to like release that, or somebody, somebody's like calling my phone. I have to press the decline here. I don't know what that's going to do to my sound on your guys' end. Is this like, I don't know. It's like some company that keeps calling me and I'm like, I do not want to talk to you guys. There's no reason. Okay. We have between worlds, exchanging gifts in the reverse. So exchanging gifts is all about connecting with somebody else, sharing your authentic self with somebody, exchanging yourself and your gifts with somebody else's and showing that authenticity. There's this girl here in this mask, right? And then we've got this. So somebody is hiding behind a mask, hiding their feelings. And this in between worlds card, this is about you kind of, you're not quite here and you're not quite here, okay? You're not quite where you want to be, or where I feel like there's a life that you're leaving and a life that you're entering, okay? And you're just kind of in this middle place right now. And I feel like it's because Spirit is calling you to shift your perspective on something, okay? And possibly when it comes to love, all right? Okay, let's look at some, I'm going to put these right here. Let's look at some astrological energy to see why all of this is happening. Okay, what is influencing all of this astrologically right now for you? Now, I don't really know your chart and I don't know, you know, the exact transits that are happening, but I'm trusting Spirit that the things that come out are correct, okay? We have the 10th house of reputation. So right now you're very focused on career. You're focused on your responsibilities. You're very focused on your achievements, your legacy, okay? You're trying to build a legacy. Also the patriarchy, empire. So I feel like you're trying to build an empire right now, which is funny because I say that every day. My kids are so little, but I'm like, I'm trying to build an empire here, okay? They're like 2 and 4 and they're like, what? What are you trying to do? Okay. It's true though. Trying to build an empire over here. First house of self. So there's open doors to you. There's, this is about your life philosophy and self-awareness and your consciousness, your self-expression as well. And it's a gateway and an entry point to something, right? So there's doors about to open for you, especially when it comes to your career and your legacy and what you're trying to build right now. A lot of you may be literally building your own empire. You may be self-employed or trying to, grow something from the ground up. Okay. That's what I heard. Wow. Okay, we have the numinous mystery, the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, universal truth, oneness, source, ghosts, other worlds, inner knowing, the occult, intuition. I think you guys are very much tapped in on that level, and maybe even more so now. You may be having a lot of psychic moments, okay? You might be having a lot of intuitive moments, doing a lot of shadow work, very much involved. Some of you are definitely involved in the occult, tarot cards and, you know, candles and crystals and like all of that, okay? Well, too many cards here. Okay, we have Leo energy coming out. So this is your energy right now, okay? You're very much in the Leo energy, which is the lover, okay? Expressive, creative, loving, playful, glowing, flirtatious, self-confident, a little bit egotistical, juicy, interesting, and proud and excessive, okay? So you may be dealing with either you're dealing with a Leo or you have Leo in your chart, or you're just kind of in that energy. But I feel like you're very playful, warm, but just watch out for excessiveness, okay? And watch out for some ego, all right? So we have Mars action, which is Aries. So desire, impulse, heat, sex drive, okay? A lot of you may be very sexually driven right now with that card. And then we have the moon. That's Cancer energy, okay? So instinct, nurturing, comfort, digestion, self-soothing, moods, femininity, lineage, conditioning. So just as much as you have this fire, you also have this water, which you are Cancer, okay? And like I said, some of you might have Aries or Leo in your chart. And the crazy thing to me is that those cards come out a lot for you, okay? This fire and water energy. And in this card is fire and water. So, and that card comes out for you guys a lot. All right, you guys. So those are the energies astrologically that are influencing you right now, okay? So let's get to the tarot and see what we got here. So I'm going to do something a little different, okay? I'm going to pull some of these oracle cards out and get clarification on them and see why they're here and what they're all about, okay? So let's look into this all tied up here, okay? Why is this all tied up here, Spirit? The all tied up is in the reverse, and like I said, I feel like you guys are unsticking yourself from something right now, or you're trying to loosen the ties to something that has probably bound you possibly for a while. Okay. Why is all tied up here, Spirit? Okay. Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Wands in the upright, and the Three of Cups. Okay. So you could be dealing with a situation where you may be dealing with more than one person. You could have some options. You could be between like a water sign, a fire sign. And the fact that we have the Three of Cups along with these two energies, it's just kind of like, you're the third person. These two are the two people. Okay. So if you are dealing with two people, or maybe your person is dealing with two people, like I said, reverse the energies as needed. But I feel like there's water energy here and fire. Okay. Water and fire once again. So this can also be your energy. Okay, you're much more in a fire energy right now than you are in water with the Page of Cups in reverse. You could be much more focused on passion and inspiration than you are on emotions and love and all of that kind of stuff. With the Three of Cups, it could definitely talk about friendships, celebrations, you know, happy times and celebrating, okay? Just watch out for that excessive energy, the excessive celebrating. So as far as all tied up goes, well, let's get some more. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with two people, or your person is dealing with two people, okay? Okay, we have the Nine of There's the King of Swords, okay, in the reverse with the Ace of Cups in the upright. I think you're very much, I do feel like you're very much in your head right now, okay? You could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. There's some kind of new beginning here, but you are closed off to it with this King of Swords in the reverse. You're closed off to it, okay? You're much more in this energy of, it's like fight or flight almost. It's like, really like going after what you want, but then also fighting this battle. And you're waiting to kind of come out of this battle and wanting to be victorious here. Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. It feels like you are trying to build an empire here, okay? With the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. You're focused on your empire, okay? You're focused on your victory, and you're focused on, basically, some of you are focused on being your own boss, okay? Like I said, building things from the ground up. Now, there could be some energy. We have the Aries energy with the Mars here. Some of you could be definitely more focused on that passion, okay? And that like, that heat that comes when you are very passionate about something that you're pursuing. And so you're very much focused on that. But I feel like with this King of Swords and the Ace of Cups, there's some kind of new beginning. I feel that you're closed off to, okay? And with these pages here, some of you are dealing, like I said, dealing with two people. A water sign, fire sign. But they're pages. They're not serious commitments. They could be kind of lighthearted, like flirting or talking, or just Five of Wands. There could be some competition here, or you're feeling the competition within yourself, or competitive. Okay, like I said, if this is your person, possibly dealing with two people, and you're feeling that competition of like, who are they going to choose? Okay. And it's that whole idea of like, if you have to choose, just take me off the list. I don't really want to be on your list anymore. Okay. Either you choose me, or like that's just, you know, if you have to choose, then I'll just go find somebody else who doesn't have to decide, you know, who they want forever. Okay. Yeah. With this Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. So I think you're definitely in this energy of kind of closed off to love, okay? And also just feeling, with this Eight of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like you are definitely trying to gain a new perspective on things. You're trying to see things in a different light, and you know, you want to unstick yourself. You want to take the blindfold off, but you're having to work at doing it here. Yeah, so there's an ending. I think you're resisting as well with this Death in the reverse, and we have the World, okay, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Spirit's really, really wanting you to gain some kind of clarity on something right now. And there is a closing of a chapter here with the Death and the World right there. There's a closing of a chapter that needs to happen, and Spirit's wanting you to stop resisting it. Okay, the Death card just like fell out, so that this new chapter can begin. This is a karmic situation. One karmic season is over, or trying to be over, and there's another karmic season that's trying to begin. So it's really all about whether or not you're willing to release yourself yet or not, okay? All right. So why is this soulmates here in the reverse with the flexible in reverse? Why is soulmates here in the reverse? Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Star. Five of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Knight of Swords. And Two of Wands. Okay. So there is some kind of competition here. There is some kind of competition here. Somebody could definitely feel left out in the cold, or you are feeling left out in the cold, but somebody's making some kind of decision with the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to bring truth and clarity to this situation, but there's a lot of like competitive energy here. Okay. And you see something here as like a wish fulfillment or divine timing. You see something as something that's meant to be here, okay? For some of you, this is what I'm picking up for some of you. For some of you, you have two opposing energies in your life right now. And that's what I'm seeing with the yin and yang, okay? Some of you have a life that you want, possibly in love, and then there's a life that you're having. And you feel like the life that you're having is blocking you from the life that you kind of want. And I'll just give you an example. Okay. So let's say for me, as example, I am a single mom. I have two little kids and my time and energy is like 100% on those kids, you know, cause I'm a single mom. And, I have so much stuff that I would love to do like all day long. I would love to build my business all day long, you know, clean up and do all the things and go out with friends and, you know, have some kind of romantic life, which I don't. And so there's this energy of there's something that as a Sagittarius, you know, it feels like very confining sometimes, because you do want that freedom sometimes to just be you. And I love my kids to death. I love them so much. But it doesn't mean that there's still not that complication. So I feel like some of you, instead of there being a third party or like a choice between two people, for some of you that could be the case. But for others of you, you've got two kinds of energies that are fighting with each other, okay? You may have a life that has you kind of tied down at the moment, and that energy is conflicting with you wanting to have a romantic life. You feel like you can't have a romantic life because of the situation that you're in, for whatever reason, okay? And switch this however, you know, it could be romance, could be, you know, anything. But for a lot of you, that might be the case. But you do see something as like meant to be, okay? And I do feel like you want to communicate with this Knight of Swords, but it's like you're being pulled in two different directions. And I feel like that's definitely this yin-yang duality here. Fire and ice, okay? Fire and water. All right. Two of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Swords. You're really trying to get over some immense pain, okay? And like the end of a chapter. I think that you're starting to make the decision to end the painful chapter so that you can move on. Okay, what else does Cancer need to know, Spirit? Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands on the bottom. Okay, wow, with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you have a very beautiful and stable situation, okay, in your energy field, like a possibility for something very beautiful and something very stable with somebody else. But this new passionate beginning here that wants to begin with the Queen of Swords energy in the reverse, okay, it's just a little bit, look at that fire and water, fire and ice again. You know, the Queen of Swords, she can be pretty icy and closed off, you know? So you've got this, these dual energies of, I want this, but I'm feeling this way. Or I want this, but my life is this way and I can't mesh the two. So there's going to have to be some, there's going to have to be some kind of perspective change that allows you to, like I said, take the energies of where you're at and use them and transmute them and change them, and to be able to manifest what you truly want, okay? Because you're in a conflicting place. There's conflicting energies. But instead of them being conflicting, Spirit is telling me that they can work together. It doesn't have to be conflicting. The yin and the yang fits together, okay? You are just thinking that this part can't fit here, that they can't work. And look at this, we got the sun and the moon here, okay? That was that Leo energy with the sun, and then you had the moon come out as well. There's so much fire and like water energy for you, like fire and ice or sun and moon. It's just this huge duality in your life that I feel like you're trying to break free from, or learning how to mesh it all together so that you can really make the life that you truly want. Okay? I'm feeling a huge twin flame energy from this card for you guys with the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Somebody with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in their chart. Or somebody who's just wife material or husband materials. Somebody who, you know, has their life together and is stable. Somebody who's very loving, caring, trustworthy. Okay? So we're going to move this into the extended. We're going to look more into this energy, and we're going to dive into the love situation here. We're going to pull some love oracle cards and some angel answers and possibly some messages from your person, and just see what's going on here. Okay? Hope to see you in the extended. There's 2 options for that. All of it's in the description box. Hope to see you there. Bye, Cancer. So I just wanted to bring this up again because the more that I see it and the more that I think about it, it's just so wild to me. Like you have this, okay, you have the thinking woman and the thinking man that came out, okay? That's kind of like the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. You also had the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords come out in the YouTube reading. Plus you have the yin and the yang, and I noticed that it's a sun and a moon, okay? Plus you have Leo energy and the moon. Leo is ruled by the sun. Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? And then we have Magician in the Mirror with this ice and fire here. You know, there's such this energy of duality in your life right now. And like I said in the YouTube reading, I feel like instead of it clashing, it can really work together. Okay? It can really work together. Maybe there's somebody that in your life that you feel like their energy won't be able to fit into your life. Okay? Somebody that you really love, somebody you really want, somebody that is like perfect for you. Okay? The yin to your yang. But for some reason you can't see them fitting into the life that you have right now. And I think Spirit is kind of calling you to get out of your head and trust that this person could actually fit in, probably in a very beautiful way. Okay, many unexpected ways is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at, let's dive deeper into this message here. Okay. What is going on with Cancer in love right now?